Make sure you're taking notes for the up and coming final. Notes are on the board. Alright, notes is done.
Hold on, I gotta write it down.
Notes is done. Notes is done. Time test. Begin.
Before DeShae Frost would cause a stampede at a Seattle mall when he held a fan meetup and would get a call out from Billie Eilish over his video where his girl Dree Goldie, well, she dressed up as an impersonator.
That is the most wild thing. That is so ridiculous. This is so crazy. This was probably the best video I've ever made.
Before DeShae Frost would clock in 2.8 million YouTube subscribers on his main channel and another 2 million on Instagram at the time of this recording. Before DeShae Frost would appear in 14 episodes of the TV show SWAT, Adult Swim's Black Jesus, and Angie Tribeca.
2 + 2 is 6.
You dumb, boy.
Only God can judge him.
You dumb as
Having been around the block myself in the entertainment business, I can tell you that the hardest gig, be it acting, music, hosting, content creator, well, the toughest gig of them all is stand-up comedy. And your boy DeShae Frost, well, he got started doing just that at 13 years old. Since he was a child, well, DeShae, he always gravitated towards a career in entertainment. In fact, he told me, I just always wanted to be in the spotlight or do entertainment. I was a magician and a rapper before doing videos, and was terrible. But I started doing videos on Vine, started doing stand-up comedy at 13, performing in clubs all across the country. Now, way back in 2016, he had a couple thousand subscribers and 60,000 views on his YouTube channel. Now there, he would post clips of his stand-up comedy, but he was actually getting bullied online for the content he was posting. Now the kid, he kept pushing forward, and in the 8th grade, well, he was voted most likely to be famous. That was alongside some girl named Juliet, who today is likely some kind of crackhead. While your boy DeShae, well, he's living in LA and making moves into traditional media. I mean, the kid's an actor, a comedian, and more recently, he's even become a rapper. Poor Juliet. Also, DeShae Frost, he's dropping his EP, The Other Side of Currency. It's coming at you on August 28th, so we got a link down below, so check it out after this video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrutton back at it again with a brand new video. Now looking at the life and career of DeShae Frost, here for you and before they're famous. Now, if the background looks a little different, that's because we're doing some construction here. We're actually trying to come up with a new background for the show. If any of you guys are like graphic artists, come on, send us some green screen studios. We could really use them. All right, guys, let's get into this video. Let us know who's next in the comments down below. How about Nicole TV? Not a bad idea. All right, now let's get into this video. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! DeShae Frost was born on January 9, 2001 in Seattle, Washington, born to Monique Carrillo and his father, DeShae Frost Sr. Now, he's got a whole bunch of siblings. He gave me all the names, so here I go. I'm about to butcher some. There's Kil Frost, there's Amar Frost, there's Brooklyn Frost, there's also Javion Frost and Anja Frost. And speaking about his siblings, he told me, my siblings and I are very close. We argue and make up right afterwards. For some reason, to break our argument, we start talking about my mom and making fun of her. They were very supportive. Neither of them wanted to move to LA, but they did so in support of me. I love and appreciate them. Now, before the family moved to LA, they bounced between Seattle and living in Atlanta. I actually found some old photos where they're just kids hanging out in Atlanta, and who knew it snowed there? Now, his father is an entrepreneur and a barber, while his mom, she held down work with special education students. She also worked in marketing for the entertainment business. That's right, she worked with artists including Nicki Minaj, Gucci Mane, Waka Flocka Flame, OJ the Juice Man, and more. Now, his mother, she now manages her son's blossoming career. And over on his mom's Instagram, well, she actually shared a story where it wrote, when DeShae Frost was 8 years old and he was an aspiring rapper, during the days I worked with Waka Flocka. One time during an event, we had downtime and Waka asked DeShae to spit some lyrics. I saw DeShae clench the small sheet of raps into his hand, slide them into his pocket, and he said, I left my raps at home. He was present, prepared, however he let fear intervene with his opportunity. Don't worry, he has since met with Waka and the two, they've talked shop. Now, in another throwback photo from Mother's Day, well, DeShae, he posted a pic of him getting started on his YouTube career really young, and the caption, it read, me and Mom's been working together since day one. She see the vision. A young DeShae, he attended Zion Prep School in Seattle, then Morningside Elementary in Atlanta, then Leshy and Washington Middle School, both in Seattle. Now, speaking about these earlier years, well, he told me, I used to skip lunch and wait after class to ask the teachers if I can record in their class. All this kid ever wanted to do was perform. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, he first tried out rap and he was playing with the name Jet Carter as his rap moniker. Now, he'd also stand in his living room of his family home and he would tell joke after joke while his mom, she acted as the MC and would introduce him to an invisible audience. With his mom having some entertainment industry experience, well, she encouraged her young boy to try stand-up at the age of just 13 years old. From there, they went to the Comedy Underground in Seattle and he told a few jokes that first night. Now, I did find some old footage online. I can't confirm that this was his very first performance, but it's definitely some of the older clips that exist. I found them on his mom's Instagram.
So I was like, well, all right. But I didn't want to touch him because I think if you touch a homeless person, you're homeless, like it's contagious.
I hear somebody call my name. DeShae! DeShae, help me! I look, and it's a girl on the ground. I guess she got injured. So I run over to her to ask her if she was all right. In my mind, I'm expecting her to say, yes, she's all right, because I didn't really want to help her, to be honest.
Yo, how do you like get the girls? I swear to God, this is what he said. The girls. Well, I be trying to get, I be sitting here with them, bang, 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 bang. I turn around like bang, 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 bang. I was like, I put my thumb in the butt. What?
Now, Kevin Hart was always a big inspiration for DeShae, and in an early interview, he explained this more.
So we tried out stand-up comedy, and that's when Kevin Hart let me explain Kevin. That's when that just came out.
Now, the stand-up, it seemed to be a natural fit, and it didn't take long before DeShae, he was performing at comedy clubs all over Washington, and eventually the country. He even opened up for acts including Tiffany Haddish. Now, he also told me a pretty cool story about meeting Dave Chappelle. Now, him and his mom, they didn't have tickets to a sold-out show, but they still showed up, and miraculously, well, the doorman, he gave him a front row seat. Following the show, his mom told the backstage security that her son was a comedian, and they wanted to say hello to Dave. And just like that, well, he was face to face with the GOAT himself. Now, DeShae, he told me about this experience. They let us through. Dave came up to me and asked my name, my age, and how I like comedy. He said he sees something in me, and whatever I do, to stay clean. Now, those are some pretty wise words from a guy who's probably seen it all. Now, DeShae, he kept going with his stand-up, but he also began to create a following on Vine and Instagram. Now, it was an uphill battle at first. There's some photos he's posted to Instagram where he had only 10,000 followers on Instagram in 2015, and then only a couple thousand YouTube subscribers in 2016.
Working on my material. I'm at the Comedy Store where the legends perform in California, Hollywood. See what happens.
Still, he pushed forward making content, and slowly but surely, well, his audience began to grow. Now, we found so many old clips from his come up, from his Vine videos to his stand-up and more, so we're just gonna put together a short collage of all of it.
About YouTube boogers? Nah, brother, you? Nah, bro, that's nasty. You wouldn't even try it?
Back to me, speaking like a human being. I am a human being.
What you got? What I got? I've been one Dad, I'm tired of this. I've been living for 17 years and I got this.
1,000 on the wrist and a chain? And a chain? Who got it? I got it. Who got it first? Me. Come on, son. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got the rollie, yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? This is fresh. Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, yeah, gang, gang.
He started auditioning for acting gigs in LA, and him and his mom, they would drive 18 hours only for him to be told that he didn't get the part. Now, they eventually decided to relocate the entire family to Los Angeles, and they hopped from different areas the first year before his first big YouTube check came in. From there, he was able to buy them a proper place to live in. Now, he also bought himself his dream car, and he told me, got my whole family on the map and a platform to make money. Now, he also does giveaways, allowing you guys to get a taste of his success for yourself. Now, he seems like a good kid, so big congrats to him. Also, huge congrats for his work on the TV show SWAT. I think all in all, he's done everything fantastic, except for that Billie Eilish prank. That got him in a little bit of hot water. Also, we got arrested because he kidnapped his mom in Las Vegas. But other than that, seems like a squeaky clean kid. And them videos with Billie Eilish, they got like 6 million views. So you can't really blame him. In fact, if I could get 6 million views a video, I'd get a sex change to be Billie Eilish full time. I would, you gotta do it for the views, kids. I don't know. I probably would. Alright guys, I'm wrapping up this video here. Now we don't have a background, but if you have any experience, if you're like a graphic artist and you can help us out, well, send us some ideas. We very much appreciate it. And now we have an end screen, so let's roll that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Now we drop a new video each and every day, so here's a recent drop that you might enjoy. We handpicked that one for you because if you like this video, you'll probably like that. We also got playlists like over here, so click on that if you want to see a whole list of a bunch of videos we've dropped in the past. And if you're new to the Fame Gang, be sure to subscribe and turn on them post notifications, and I'll see you guys in another video. Boom!